From the studios of Farm Journal Broadcast, this is U.S. Farm Report.
Welcome to U.S. Farm Report. This weekend, I'm Tyne Morgan. Well, an Iowa State football win in 1895 spawned the mascot here. The Chicago Tribune wrote that Northwestern might as well have tried to play football with an Iowa Cyclone. And as they say, the rest is history. And this weekend, it's tradition along with a look at what's coming in the future that we're talking about on U.S. Farm Report this weekend. A state-of-the-art feed mill that's on the cusp of campus here at Iowa State.
And I always use the example that if Iowa was a country, we'd be the fourth largest country in the world in terms of corn production, just to give a reference.
It can be fully autonomous, but it's also the perfect tool for teaching and research. Growing the next generation of ag leaders and innovators.
The people who make a difference in the world, who make an impact, are the people with that mindset to figure out how to innovate and how to change.
How Iowa State is starting something that's also challenging innovation to serve agriculture across the state. A potential dock workers strike looms on the East Coast and the Gulf Coast ports. But what ag exports are the most at risk? It's a critical conversation right now at Harvest that we're having this weekend on College Roadshow.
The 2024 U.S. Farm Report College Roadshow from Iowa State University is brought to you exclusively by Beck's. From farmers' first pass in the field to the final one at harvest, it's a game plan rooted in faith and belief. Beck's Hybrids is with you every turn because both on and off the field, we're all farmers at heart. See why at beckshybrids.com.
Now for the news, the Federal Reserve did something this week that it hasn't done in more than 4 years, cut its benchmark interest rate. The Federal Reserve making an aggressive cut, more than what actually market had anticipated, cutting its benchmark rate by 0.5 point. It set the wheels in motion for consumers to eventually see relief on debt payments from credit cards to auto loans to even mortgages. But that relief won't come immediately or quickly as the Fed keeps an eye on inflation and the slowing labor market as well to guide future decisions. The lower interest rates could help the agricultural markets by attracting some speculative buying and more export business as the U.S. dollar index starts to weaken to other world currencies.
The rest of the world has kind of gotten ahead of the U.S. on rate cuts. EU's done a couple, Canada's done a couple, but that hasn't hurt us. The dollar's still been going down. So we don't want to underestimate the influence that has on U.S. exports for third currency buyers, you know, the Koreans and the Japanese and so forth.
The Federal Reserve ended up hiking interest rates 11 times starting in March of 2022. The central bank's last increase was in July of 2023.